Mr. Gurnani, even if quarter three were to turn out to be soft, what I'm gauging via this conversation with you is that you're not sounding cautious or cautiously optimistic. You're almost sounding very, very optimistic about the state of things, so to say.
You have to take everything in relative terms.
Right.
Relative terms are that most of us 2 months ago, sitting on the same coffee table, would have said nuclear situation
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
two or three geographies. We would have just been discussing the prolonged impact of Ukraine war or natural gas situation in North America, in particularly Europe. So when we were discussing so many negatives and come forward in January, European winters have not been bad. They've been able to
Yes.
manage with the natural gas supply. So you start looking, and the fuel prices, the crude prices have come down slightly. So I think overall, I'm just saying is everything is relative, and within that relative, yes, I remain optimistic. And the only reason I'm using the word optimistic is because I'm comparing ourselves to doing scenario planning in November, where recession was given an uncertainty. It's no longer a certainty.
No, okay. Let me try and rephrase my question then, if you will. Back in November, I'm just using numbers as an example. Back in November, if you are preparing for an X percent of growth because things are looking very bleak, maybe you are looking at X plus something. But that relative, again, to the growth rates that Indian IT and you have been used to might be much lower. Would that be a fair assessment or no?
So again, so let me give you the same answer in a different words.
Sure.
A friend of mine, a CEO of a Western company, he asked me a question. Oh man, in US we talk about how well India is doing.
Hmm.
Now, on one day, we had projected a 9% growth. Today, we project a 6.5% growth. And there is this US big company leader complimenting
Yeah,
us
yeah,
for 6.5% growth. So I think it's the way you see things. All I'm requesting is that there could be a quarter or two where some of the industry may be out of sync, but overall, the need for technology, for absorption of newer technologies like cloud or an AI or a data or an automation is so high that the net businesses will be more digital buyers, and that's why I'm confident about the future or the next few quarters of Indian IT.